Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your prediction for May 2026. Can't believe we're in May, but here we are. If you are a Taurus sun sign, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. Keep in mind, Taurus, this is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else to hear. And check out your other placements, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, that's okay. In the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. And also, Taurus, after the premiere of this video, you will be able to click the gear icon and adjust the setting for this video, because sometimes I channel very quickly and sometimes I channel very slowly. So make sure you click that gear icon so you can listen to me in whatever speed you desire. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Taurus collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Taurus need to know for May 2026? Okay. I just heard shit hit the fan. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Okay, let's try that again, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Taurus need to know for May 2026? Okay. We're going to try this one more time. Okay, one more time now. I won't be surprised now if we see the Tower early on in your reading. Okay. One more shuffle now. Thank you. In the heart of your spread, Taurus, we have the Ten of Wands. In the top row, we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. Flanking the Ten of Wands is the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. In the bottom row, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. Sneak peek now into June. Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups. That leaves the King of Cups, the Sun card, High Priestess, and Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify this for you, Taurus. We are using the After Tarot deck. The images in this deck are slightly different, as are the meanings, and we'll go through them as necessary in your reading today. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements, please clarify this message for May 2026. We are clarifying Ten of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Ten of Cups is being clarified by the Three of Cups. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Sun. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Chariot. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Devil. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Tower. I knew it. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups again. This is June. Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. That leaves the Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to clarify this for you, Taurus, but I feel like there's some false illusion here that gets blown up. And I think I had said for the first quarter reading that I did for you, or no, second quarter reading, April, May, and June. I had said that you would be recognizing and healing an attachment style of yours, and I kind of see that playing out here also. But I had said that for April, you were going to really know your worth. And I think as the sun was coming into your sign, particularly those of you that are sun sign Tauruses, but overall a Taurus collective would start to feel a lot better as the sun moved into the placement of Taurus. I do think, however, there's a little illusion here. And it might be self-imposed, like you're wanting to believe something is better than it actually is. And look, hope is a great thing, but I do think there's some type of delusion here that's getting blown up in the month of May. So your overall energy, Ten of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. There's some new beginning here that you want. Career and finance, love and romance, some other aspect of your life. And you're finding it exceedingly difficult to have this start or this new opportunity. Now you're putting in the effort. You're no slouch here, and you never are. I always say that you are the backbone of the zodiac, but it's just taking a lot of effort to start or restart, or like I said, gain this opportunity for yourself. In the top row, we have the Ten of Cups to the Three of Cups. I think when it comes to house, home, partnerships, relationships, connections, there is a feeling here of everything is going well. I think you're very happy. At least you started off the month feeling very happy. Queen of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. There's a little hiccup here, and I think you're still trying to convince yourself that whatever this is, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It might be difficult, but it's going to be okay. Queen of Cups to the Six of Pentacles. I think your heart is open to whomever or whatever this is. However, this person has left, energetically speaking. This person is no longer accepting what you're giving them. And I say that because in the After Tarot deck, the Six of Pentacles, which typically depicts two people accepting pentacle resource from a merchant, here you are. You're this Queen of Cups, whether you're masculine or feminine. Someone here has walked away in the After Tarot deck. They're no longer desiring what it is that you're giving them. And I think you're giving it to them with a full heart. Like, I love you, or I like you, or I admire you. I want to give you this job. I want to give you this opportunity, right? I want to give you this partnership. And I just feel here like I have two people here, and I don't know who this is, friend, family member, lover, your employee, your business partner, who are not on the same page. You're seeing this connection in one light, and they're seeing it in a very different light. And I think that's why it's so difficult for you to get anything going with this person. So the Queen of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. I have the Ace of Cups here. You're feeling really confident. I'm going to give this person blank, and they're going to accept it. And it might be difficult, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take my chance here. Wheel of Fortune to the Chariot. I'm letting go of any doubts, fears, or reservations I have, right? In the After Tarot deck, typically what we see in the Devil card are two people attached to one another, or attached to the devil, or attached to the podium that the devil presides over. But in the After Tarot deck, the people are released. So I think you're like, this is a very clear-minded Taurus here saying, I'm going to extend blank to this person. Three of Swords to the Tower. It's not accepted. It's not accepted the way you wanted to. And I almost feel like Seven of Cups to the Seven of Cups, this is very different. In the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, which that's the image here that is used, this person, it's almost like living in a dream state. It's almost like living in a dream state. This is Neptune and Pisces for me. Lots of options, lots of choices, lots of wishful thinking. I think you thought whatever it was here that you were presenting, that it would be accepted graciously or humbly, or that there would be something reciprocal here. And I don't think that's happening, because in the After Tarot deck, this person is holding an Ace of Cups. They've made their decision. I almost feel like there's like a balloon here getting popped. I don't know how else to say it. And this, even as we progress into June, that Ace of Pentacles, it's being rejected. So even into the month of June, whoever it is that you're presenting this offer opportunity to, they don't seem to be accepting it, or not accepting it maybe in the way that you want, or with the terms or conditions that you want. Let's begin to clarify. Clarify that Queen of Cups. Like I said, I do believe that that's you, because this seems to be a very emotionally balanced individual, very giving, and you are very nurturing. I know you're the Queen of Pentacles, but whether you're feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. I just feel you're giving this with an open heart. Tell me about that Queen of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. So I do think that this is you. I think this is you saying, I have some doubts, fears, and anxieties here. I don't know if this person will accept what it is that I'm giving them. But Nine of Wands, I'm going to really put in the effort. I'm not going to back down. This is what I want to do. But the way you're presenting it to this person, you're not letting them know that you're nervous. You know, like you're nervous to ask them out on a date, or nervous to offer them this job, or nervous to tell them how you feel about them. And I could be speaking to a Taurus. I don't know if this is like love related. It could be. We'll see as we clarify more. But even if this was you wanting to talk to your partner about taking the relationship to like a higher level of commitment or something like that, I just see you being very nervous about it, but yet you're not telling them. You're not starting the conversation saying, oh, I don't know if you're going to say yes, but would you like to go out on a date with me? You know, I don't know if you want to do this, but I was thinking about maybe getting married in the future. Like, I feel like you're keeping those doubts, fears, and reservations to yourself in the High Priestess energy. We are clarifying now the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. It's not the answer you want. It's a very aggressive Knight of Swords here in the After Tarot deck. Eight of Pentacles and that Nine of Wands again. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles, and in the After Tarot deck, the Four of Pentacles is met with the Grim Reaper. I don't feel like you get the response that you want, Taurus. In the original Nine of Wands, I feel like this is you, like you're standing your ground. You're holding the Ace of Wands. There are 8 wands behind you. Okay, 8 wands behind you. I think you're communicating or you're moving forward towards offering this to this person, albeit nervous. And then look in the After Tarot deck, 2 people. Look how you're looking at this person now. It's almost like you can't believe it. They don't want to work on this. They don't want to work on this, or they don't want to invest in this the way that you do. Knight of Swords is repeated here. Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords there. Tell me about the Knight of Swords here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Magician, Three of Pentacles, and the Devil. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Devil to the Magician is a very highly deceptive energy, Taurus. Tell me about the Sun. Tell me about the Sun there. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by the Strength card, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. What's hidden in the Moon? The Hermit, the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Okay. Taurus, I get the feeling here that after you propose this or you offer this to this person, you're a little taken aback by their response. It seems to be sharp and it seems to be abrupt. And then it looks like there is a conversation here that takes place. Knight of Swords to the Sun. And I feel like what this person is telling you is that they would like to do that one day. One day, someday, not now. Not now. Like, if this is a Taurus and you're enamored by someone and you're asking them out on a date, for example, they're saying, oh, I'm not available Friday night. I might be available in the future. They're leaving the door open, but not this weekend. I have too many other things going on. This person is holding themselves back. Strength to the Nine of Cups to the Ace of Wands. They're holding themselves back from accepting whatever it is here that you're offering. And it's Magician to the Three of Pentacles to the Devil. This is very deceptive. I would like to work on this with you one day. One day. Surprised we didn't see the Seven of Swords for this person. So I'm not liking this person's energy because I feel like they're giving you false hope. There's some type of false hope here. What is it that you are offering here? Let's clarify that. 10 of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Wands, Strength card, and the Six of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. See, there is something here that you're trying to offer or give someone, Six of Pentacles, but they walk away from it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it now. They don't want to accept it now. So strength is being used in 2 very different ways. Your strength is gathering all of your courage and strength, stepping into the role of the King of Wands. For me, queens exist in the present because they process the past, and kings take action. So after a lot of thought and a lot of contemplation, you boldly step forward. You offer this opportunity, for lack of a better word, to this person. They tell you, no, not right now, maybe one day, I'm busy. So whatever, and they're using their strength to hold back from saying yes. Clarify that Ace of Pentacles. What is it here that you're offering? One more shuffle. Thank you. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. You're offering to work with this person, collaborate with this person, grow with this person, lay a firm foundation to a connection with this person. And all of those doubts and fears you have, you're throwing caution to the wind here, Taurus. Because here you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I can do this. And then like you free yourself. You're like, okay, my mind is made up, right? Decision is made. And the After Tarot deck, 2 of Swords, decision is made. I'm going to rid myself of any, like, nervous anxieties or thoughts. And I'm going to present to this person this opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles here, to collaborate, to work with me. And this, or again, go out with me. And this person's response is, yeah, but not right now. Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. I feel like it's taking you a lot of strength, a lot of perseverance to present this, to offer this. And I think that's why it's going to hit you really hard, because you're going to feel like, I thought we were on the same page. I thought we wanted the same thing. Three of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Swords is clarified by Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Sun. Bottom of the deck page. Page of Cups. That's what you were offering here. The Sun. A golden opportunity, if you will. And now you're going within and you're saying to yourself, oh my God, was I reckless? Was I Knight of Wands there? I thought I was being the King of Wands and taking a bold step forward and getting out of my comfort zone. But because I was rejected, this Three of Swords is hitting you hard, because you're looking at yourself and saying, maybe I was too immature about that. Maybe I clearly, I read the room wrong. I thought this was going to be great. I thought this person was going to say yes. Oh, Taurus, Tower. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Tower is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords. The Tower comes from this person. They don't have to be an air sign, and they don't have to be another earth sign. But the Tower comes from this person saying they don't want this. This thing that you want, this Ace of Pentacles, or this Ten of Cups thing that you want, this person does not want this, or does not want it the way you want it. So there's pushback here from this person. Seven of Cups. I get the feeling here you thought that this person was on the same page as you. And look, if this person is highly deceptive, I'm not faulting you for that. Because in that respect, I think they're stringing you along, or giving you false hope, or sending mixed signals. We'll get into this person's energy in a second here. Seven of Cups here for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Death card, the Hierophant. There you are in the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the World card. I think it's this moment that you realize this is over. I can't keep trying to vie for this person's friendship, or I can't continually keep asking this person out on a date. My relationship isn't going anywhere. Every time I bring up something that we should do, maybe travel plans, vacation plans, this person's always a no. They don't have time. They're doing something else. They're busy. So this is you putting an end to whatever delusion or confusion you had about this person, or your relationship with them, or that the two of you were on the same page or wanted the same thing. And it's hard. It's hard for you to admit this. Because again, I think this person has been making you think that, or again, at the very least, sending you mixed signals. And let's say you're a business owner, and this is someone that you really want on your team. You want to hire this person, and you keep extending them the offer to come in for an interview, and they're like, oh, I can't, have a dentist appointment, maybe next week. And at some point you're like, look, I really want you to come work for me. And they're like, you know what, I don't know. I don't want to give you all of these excuses. And you just realize, I've wasted all of this time courting this person, trying to get them to come in for an interview, or even post-interview, try to have a discussion to discuss a start date. And it's clear they have no intention of working for my company. They've been wasting my time, giving me the runaround. I almost feel like the bubble is bursting here, Taurus. Tell me about that Seven of Cups in the After Tarot deck. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. And all because you offered this offer here, that you offer this person with a full heart. With a full heart. This combativeness, this rolls into June. So I don't think the story is over between you and this person, or at least your aggression about this isn't over. Now, I have not been doing sneak peeks in June, and I typically don't. I do remember about 4 or 5 months back doing it for Virgo. I think Virgo, Capricorn, maybe another sign. I'm going to do it for you because tell me more about this situation with this person in June. We're clarifying the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, like we're still fighting over this. And you feel rejected. I mean, you're just like, holy, I thought we're on the same page. I thought you wanted this also. One more shuffle. Thank you. We're looking into June. The Star, the Lovers, and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you keep trying to like push the issue or propose the issue to this person. Like going on vacation, going out on a date. I feel like you're trying it again and you're feeling rejected. At every point, I do see you determined. You're in your highest vibration in the King of Pentacles that you want to offer this. And you want this person to accept it. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is clarified by the 10 of Cups. I think you're going to try to keep pushing. 9 of Wands and the Fool card. Bottom of deck, 4 of Wands. This is such a specific message. I love you, Taurus. I see you're the backbone of the zodiac. I just see you continually trying to move something forward with someone who doesn't want it. And you're like, well, I'll just try it again. I'll try it a different way. I'll try it a different way. Because to you, having this person on your team or being able to collaborate with them or being able to be in connection with them, despite even the realization you're having, like back in June, you're like, well, why don't I just try this again? Because I want the 10 of Cups with this person. This has to work out with this person. Let's get into this person's energy real quick. We're at the 21-minute mark. Then we'll get you some Oracle cards and then the Kippers. What does Taurus need to know about this person's energy? Yeah. What is in this person's energy? What does Taurus need to know for the month of May 2026 for this person's energy? We have the Fool card here at the bottom of the deck. What is in this person's energy in the month of May? One more shuffle. Thank you. What's in their energy for the month of May? 3 of Cups. That celebration that you wanted. 5 of Swords. Not wanting it. Page of Cups. In their energy, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. This person does not want to connect with you the way you want to connect with them. What's in their energy when it comes to this celebration, this offer that you're presenting? Arguments, conflict, tension. This person is emotionally detached. They're not as emotionally invested in this connection as you are. And that, my love, is the hard truth. This person, 8 of Cups, is already emotionally checked out from this connection, whether it's a friend, family member, lover. Again, if by chance you own a business, this is not someone who is, emotionally invested in really desiring to work for you or work for your company or collaborate with you. Anything else Taurus needs to know about this person for the month of May? And look, tarot is predictive in nature, right? So this doesn't have to go this way. Now that you've seen this reading, you can go about things a little differently if you want. You don't have to let it play out this way. And maybe you don't have to be so pushy in June. Maybe you just recognize that you and this person are on different pages and want different things, Anything else Taurus needs to know about this person for the month of May? One more shuffle. Thank you. I have to say something probably for one of you watching. If this is a third-party situation, Taurus, this person might tell you that they're not involved elsewhere, but they are. And that's why they don't want to move forward with you or move forward with you the way that you want them to. What else do you need to know? 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the World card. Taurus, this person is moving towards an ending with you, Moon. And you don't see this. This is not someone who wants a long-term friendship or connection with you. 9 of Cups was in this person's energy. This is in the After Tarot deck. Someone is just, they're worried about themselves. They're eating all the food they can off of that platter. They don't care if there's enough food left on the plate for you. So it's a bit of a selfish energy, and we see it here also. based on selfish motives, wanting to have their own wishes fulfilled. Three of Wands is the second decan of Aries. It is the sun in Aries. They are moving forward towards an ending, towards closing this out with you in the moon. And you don't know this, Taurus. I have a Taurus here who's trying to hold on to the back bumper of a connection that has already emotionally checked out. I'm so sorry to give you this reading, Taurus. I feel like I should give you a bonus reading. But 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. I don't know who's been deceiving who here. Has this person been deceptive towards you? Yes, but at this point, you're also deceiving yourself, thinking you can turn this around. Or that holding on will make this person come back around to you. Let's get you 3 cards of advice, Taurus. 3 cards of advice for my Taurians. 3 cards of advice here for my Taurians. I feel the need to clarify in the After Tarot deck that Emperor to the 9 of Pentacles to the 9 of Cups. Can you clarify that further for me, please? Let's do that. We'll do that with both decks. Can you clarify that further, please? Emperor, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. Clarified by 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups shows itself again. This is you, Queen of Cups, offering your chalice to someone. And Taurus, this is this person rejecting your offer here. This person is single, free, independent. They're 9 of Pentacles. You're still there with your chalice, my love. And this person is undecided if they want to accept it. Undecided at the least. They might be telling you they're undecided. And energetically, they're checked out. They don't want it. I hate doing these readings. I really do. When I get done with all 12 zodiac signs, Taurus, I might do a bonus for you because this is not a great reading. One more shuffle. Thank you. 2 of Cups. King of Cups. Page of Cups. In the moon. Again, look, Taurus, this is what you want. I think you want connection with this person, whether it's professional, platonic, or romantic. Look what the king is doing with the cup that you're giving. He's spilling it out. And the After Tarot deck, he's pouring it out. And here you are, you know, and you're just like watching it get away. You're like, I can't believe this. And the After Tarot deck, the fish is jumping out of the cup. The moon, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. This person is dumping it out. The Lover's card popped up here twice. Taurus, if this is a romantic partnership and you suspect a third party, I do believe there is one. Page of Swords, 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the Hierophant. To the Ace of Swords. There could be a third party here, Taurus. Only take that if you know that, to be certain. So what do I see here in the month of May? I see you being emotionally vulnerable, emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, presenting a person that you care a lot about with an opportunity. It's taken you a lot to gather up the courage here to do this. It could be about travel, vacation, going out on a date, having some kind of experience together. This person seems to give you a bunch of excuses when pushed. And I don't think you're like aggressively pushing them, but you seem to be very persistent. It looks like they're just telling you no. This is what causes the 3 of Swords in the Tower moment. It makes you realize that this connection is not what you thought it was. However, you do seem to reopen the conversation in June. And again, it seems to be argumentative, and this person is rejecting it once again. Can we get 3 cards here, please? Oracle cards for the Taurus collective. I did give you advice. Oh, I didn't give you regular advice. Can I get 3 cards of advice here for Taurus, please? 3 cards of advice here for Taurus for the month of May when it comes to this offer opportunity and what it is that they're presenting. One more shuffle. Thank you. We'll take it. Your advice. The moon. Judgment. And the 9 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the 6 of Pentacles. Think twice. The moon can also speak to your intuition. And I think your intuition has been trying to tell you this for a long time. And I think you've been resisting it for whatever reason. You're being generous towards someone here with your time, your love, your money, your talent, etc., etc. And you're persevering and you're very resilient. And I always say you're the most loyal zodiac sign. But I have to ask you, Taurus, at what point in time do you choose to be loyal to yourself? So make a judgment call here to listen to your intuition, because I think it's been trying to get your attention for a long time. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and there's that 10 of Wands again, and there's your intuition. King of Swords, here's this person. King of Swords to the 3 of Swords. Look what we have here. King of Swords to the 3 of Swords. And then we have the Emperor there. Star, Lovers, Queen of Swords to the Fool. This person very well could have someone else, Taurus. Now we'll get you some oracle cards. And again, if this is like an employee type of thing, they're entertaining, you know, other companies is the feeling here. 3 oracle cards here for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Like they're having a new beginning here with someone else. Embrace the truth. Can't make it up. There's no AI here or CGI. Quiet strength. Self-awareness. Bottom of the deck, wisdom. I'll read these to you in a second. The card actually says embrace your truth. I read it as embrace the truth. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Whispering Pines, Enchanted Forest, and Sacred Flame. Bottom of the deck, we have Twilight Glow. Accept your true self, loving yourself and others unconditionally. Yes, you should definitely do this, but you also need to love yourself enough, Taurus, that you listen to your intuition. Whispering Pines. Nature, source, has been trying to guide you here. Listen to their wisdom. It actually says that on the card, listen to their wisdom. Quiet strength. Find power in stillness, waiting for the right moment to act. I think that's what you've been doing here. You're trying to work through all these fears and anxieties so you can address this matter with this person or invite them somewhere, or again, this invitation. Enchanted Forest, magic surrounds you. Open your heart to wonder. Unfortunately, Taurus, I think you're opening up your heart in the wrong direction. Self-awareness. Understand your inner needs and your true feelings. I don't think you have been connecting to your intuition at all, Taurus. I don't think you are. I think you're self-aware. I don't think you're aware of this person. I don't think you've recognized that the two of you are on very different pages. Sacred Flame, ignite your passions. Let your spirit burn bright. I think that's what you're doing here, or at least trying to do with this person. But wisdom, accumulate wisdom and experience through continuous learning. I think this is a hard lesson for you. Follow the natural place and gradually achieve your goals here. So I think this has been or will be a hard lesson for you, Taurus. And some of the hardest, you know, some of the biggest lessons in our life tend to be difficult ones. But I really think that this person has led you astray. So I'm not faulting you for this, but I think you're about to see someone's true colors this month. Let's get you 2 cards in that top row. We have main male. You could be the main male, main female, or maybe this other person is. And we have community. Again, speaking of, this is someone you want to collaborate with or celebrate with, but it is a 3 of Cups card here in this deck. So again, this person may have a third party here that you're refusing to recognize or not wanting to see. For others of you, this is just you wanting to reunite with this person or unite with them. Again, some type of collaborative effort here. 2 cards here for the middle row. We have change and we have great fortune. So this was that Chariot card here, Chariot to the Wheel of Fortune. I think you thought that this was the right opportune moment to present this offer to this person. 2 other cards here, Pathway and Privileged Lady, which is the 9 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, concern, thoughts, bad health. I don't think this connection is what you thought it was. And there's concern and there's thoughts about the bad health of this connection. This also appears now to be a new pathway here that you're moving forward on your own. Nine of Pentacles energy, or you're realizing this person, this King of Swords, Emperor person here, wants to go out on their own, because we have the Nine of Pentacles card here for them twice. That is what I have for you, Taurus, for the month of May 2026. Again, when I'm done with all 12 readings, I'm probably going to do a bonus reading for you as well, because I do think that you deserve it. But that is what I have for you, Taurus. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, maybe you just found them to be helpful or a little insightful, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video if you're able to do that on your mobile device. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.